Hey, good morning. Hey, good morning. I have not looked at a chart and at all this morning, so I'm going in blind. So give me a break here for a moment. Yeah. One day we'll fill that. Not now. Hey, good morning, Sunny. Hello. Hello. DXY is crazy. Crazy. Is this thing actually going to do this and just nuke? Yeah. Still falling. That's good here. Bitcoin dominance still going up. That's crazy. Oil, definitely going to short oil soon. Stop. Bitcoin. Let's do Bitcoin's easy. So Bitcoin, we're kind of in this wait and see mode. Right. This is kind of how I see Bitcoin. Because these levels we haven't obviously been here before. Just trying to get clearer direction on where we go. Candidly, would love to see this type of pullback. Like down into this. Let's sweep these lows down here. Like this. Would love to see this 80 like that, like 85, 84 before continuing up. Yeah. Otherwise, right now, like since we've been up only for a week, 8 days, just watching for the moment because also too, it's towards the end of a trading week. Best times to trade are Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Most liquidity. And so just letting this kind of settle in and see where things go. And I think we have some economic data today. Hold on a second, let me check here to see. Economic data. Powell speech, and then we have production price index for October, month over month. Meh. Tomorrow, retail sales. I'd be interested in that. But yeah, okay. All right, let's just switch up these requests here. Mero, the stock, these biopharmaceuticals, man, everyone. Yeah, this chart looks good. I remember looking at this one, right? I think we charted this the other day. Why are these so skinny? This chart looks good. I just think looking for a pullback, or if it holds right here at $4. Just had earnings. This is too small of a company to get a gauge. I don't know. Polygon. Good morning, Ross. Poly. I hate Polygon because I can't. There's no price history because of the stupid change in ticker. It's whole. Does anyone know if there's a consolidated chart that somehow keeps the price history from prior to the change? Because that would be great. So Polygon is in a very interesting spot right now. If I had to guess, I would say I would look for, you want this. You want to pull back into the low 30s really quick. And then that, and then continue up. That'd be the most ideal scenario. Because it's at this level where yeah, you want to come back to the low 30s first before up. PPI, Polygon, Theta. I haven't looked at Theta in years. Theta's fine. Good morning, everyone. Thanks for the follows. Thanks for the likes. You tap the screen, that'd be appreciated. So Theta showed great strength this past week, as mostly everything did. But for Theta now, you're looking for I'll just call it here. Theta ideally either stays right here and just kind of hangs out for a little bit and then continues up. It's got to break this downtrend still. It really hasn't done that yet here. It did, but it came right back through. I think we're looking for pullbacks here. So I think you really want this. Pull back to this zone here. Boom, boom, boom. There. What's this? This is $1.28. $1.28 to $1.13 would be an ideal zone. This is an ideal zone to get Theta. If not already be in a position because it's strong. It's all going to depend on Bitcoin. Everything depends on Bitcoin right now. Pepe is already sending. Oh my gosh. Look at my Pepe chart. It made this color. This is weeks ago. We caught this one here on September for this move from 8 cents to 10 cents. Drew this one out and then forgot about it. It's gone. So Pepe now, like something like this, it's so strong. I need a better Pepe view here. Because remember, guys, is that something that moves like this, everyone's gonna be talking about it, right? And at that point, it just needs time to chill. And a big move like this, it's already seeing them. Where's this hit resistance here? I mean, it's hard. You either buy spot, no leverage, and just hold, and don't look at the chart, because at some point it's going to continue up, but it's going to be a lot of just fuckery is the appropriate word, I think. Yeah, these are parabolic moves, so they're hard to catch at this point, which is why, again, no leverage. If anything, just start scaling into position and pullbacks for buying. Yeah, that's it. Will BTC pullback? I would love BTC to pull back. This is the target. I don't know, and if anyone tells you they know, they're a liar. I just play what I say. This is what we want for BTC. Would love a pullback into the mid 80s. I think that's the best case scenario. Alternatively, you just keep grinding up, which is fine. But we're kind of in this, I don't know, forming a range probably at some point like here. But we are in uncharted territory, so letting it play out gives you kind of guidance and the setup for the next move. We've had 8 days of just beautiful price action or beautiful moves, and just got to wait sometimes to get a clarity on where we go next, right? Theta. Coinbase is pumping. I saw it yesterday. Sheesh, man. It made this move. Oh, look at that. Look at that trade. Yeah, we didn't do that. So Coinbase, interesting pulling back. This is actually good because this was your all-time highs. What was all-time highs? Okay, no, we're in a really good spot. Oh my goodness, I did not even realize this. By the way, just a note too, a good gauge of macro indicator is Coinbase App Store ranking, and right now it's at 1, I believe. It's up there. That's, was at 400 like 2 weeks ago, so that's something. But it's definitely something to keep an eye on, as if it declines, right? So I think Coinbase, in a perfect world, pull back here into the 270, 250, and kind of really just retest this breakout. Because if you go back to the last bull run, it's actually a really interesting level here. All right, so last bull run, here. This was the level that we lost, which was, we'll make this easy. We'll just do 250, and it's 255 really. 260. 260 is a level we'll use. So 260 fell off in December 21. I've been below ever since. One of my favorite traders or style is Jim Talbot. And what he used to do is something like this, where he would hide the entire range or the area where he didn't care about. And he would only trade when it moved into the area of, here we go, in the front. Either the top or bottom of a range. So here, let's imagine the price action for 3 years essentially didn't exist. This is where it fell off. It did attempt to come back up earlier this year, and they got rejected twice. Right? Like that. Back in the range, don't see it. Now we finally poked up. So now it has to prove, and when I say price acceptance, that's saying what levels are supporting price of where it's at. So here, ideally a pullback and a retest of this breakout would be the best situation. 275 to 260 would be beautiful entry. And then at that point, continuation up. So cooling off is good. This looks great. This is Coinbase. If you can't see the ticker in the top right, you should be able to see it, right? Yeah, it's up here in the top right. All right, I gotta go quicker through here. QNT. Appreciate the follows, appreciate the likes. QNT had strength the other day. It's disappointing. Actually tweeted about this the other day. Now it's going to be off. Yeah, QNT is good where it is. I really don't want to go below. Let's call it 57 bucks. I think QNT can just kind of bounce around here for a little bit. Maybe just some of this, some of that, right? Just stay above 57, and you gotta have some patience here. That's all. I think once we get back above here, 60, 65. Yeah. Would get bullish on QNT above here, above 65. Until then, for me, like if you're not in a trade, I would wait until we get above 65 bucks. Because right now this thing could just go sideways for a while and just be boring. You want to find the markets that are moving. Doge. What's up, Just a Thought? How we doing? Yeah, Doge is strong, but I really want Doge. We still are waiting for Doge. Where is it? Where is it? I don't think we get it, but I really been waiting for this down here. Also, too, if you haven't seen my streams already, remember in a bull market, as we are right now, you could see very volatile moves to the downside, but that's okay. When I say that, like 15 to 20% correction any given time. So this will be a 20% pullback, and everyone will think, "Oh, Doge is dead, it's over." But that's not the case. So I don't know if we get it or not. It's starting to look weak up here. Everything's dependent on Bitcoin. Bitcoin's king, right? But Doge is still fine up here. It's just chilling. If it falls below 37, 38, kind of starts consolidating here, that's a short for me, right? But right now it's fine. It's just hanging out. Is Kraken legit? Yeah, Kraken's legit. When? Only when in a while. Caught when last year really, really well. Okay, we're moving. We like strength. Yeah, this is nice. Considering all of the other memes are doing great. Yeah, this is where you start bidding. This is here, 15 cents. So you want. You want to see strength, pull back, and then you start adding here. It's good. It's good. That'll be fine at some point. I think we're still early on Pepe. I still think we can get a 10, 20x out of it. So where does that put it at as a market cap wise? Where's my beams here? Pepe, 10 billion. So you're saying a 10, 20x out of it. So that means you're talking 80 billion, 90 billion. That's, I mean, who knows? Crypto's crazy. I mean, so right now Doge is at roughly 60 billion. That's a benchmark, right? You said this is your top meme at the moment. Let's say that was a cap, like that's the most it's going to get to. You could use that as a proxy for the other ones to feel it where it is. Peanuts at 2 billion. Oh my gosh. You're looking at Peanut under 3 million the other week. Crypto's so crazy. XRP. Sheesh. Yep. 60. No, I have my other chart here too. Well, down here, these were such easy trades, right? Breakout of a downtrend, showing strength, right here. Perfect entry, right there. Would have been 55 cents. Can only track so much. So we are now at another level of resistance here on XRP. I'm gonna get rid of all this noise here. Wow. Oops. I'm gonna pull this over here. All right, so XRP is in, yeah, let's do this here. All right, so XRP is at resistance, right? This is not the time to get long. You gotta wait to see where this thing goes. Because if XRP does this, pulls back into the 60 and retests this breakout here, that's it. That would be an immediate buy for me. That's your best case scenario. Alternatively, so let's say 60 to 64 cents. Alternatively, it continues up into maybe this, into here, into 80, and then pulls back here. And then you're looking for a long there. So I know it sounds counterintuitive, but it's either right now it's in kind of no man's land. So either 60 cents or 75 cents is where I would be interested in XRP. Yeah. What's that at the top of the stream? Oh, the top of the stream actually is I like visualizations. This is old actually. It's from years ago. These are live, at least I haven't checked how accurate it is now, but they're live transactions of Ethereum and Bitcoin on the blockchain. So on the left here are all of these dApps. These are apps, right, where tokens are coming from. This CRV, this is Sushi Swap. 1 inch, I'm laughing about Sushi Swap because of the horse. If you know, you know. Tether, anyway, a bunch of these DeFi protocols, and these are transactions, and they're just essentially waiting to get out the next block. And once the block fills, push the blockchain. That's it. Same with Satoshi over here on the on Bitcoin. Pending transactions, and then so once this bus is full, they go through, it goes to the blockchain like a Jenga block, and now is permanently there, right? So each one of these individual little people, South Park, is a transaction. So it's just a cool way to visualize Bitcoin. NVIDIA. Oh man, I'm hungry. I gotta eat some this morning. In a video, we're looking for a pullback and to fill this gap here. Fill this gap right there. 142, 143. I want this blue scenario to play out. But if it does this and pull a continuation up, it's just chilling right now. It's good. The video's fine. I'm not gonna try to predict low time frame moves. Near Ooh. Remember, guys, everything is dependent on Bitcoin right now, so we're just kind of in this waiting. So near is at resistance here. Kind of have this. We broke this downtrend. Kind of have this one here. So near is good here. If near can just hang out up here, consolidate for a little bit, a couple days, continuation up, and that is at $5. Alternatively, if we get a pullback across the board with Bitcoin, I would want to get near here. That is your 430s. Do not want to be down here. We do not want to be in this range. So this is the no. This is your cautious zone. So anywhere below $4, don't want to be there. But right now, if I had a starter position, I'd be in a position. I have some bids set for a pullback in the low 4s. But yeah, this looks good. This looks good. Turbo. Well, yeah, that's what we want to do with Turbo. Why is this broken? So this we drew on, what day was this? This is on November 11th. This is 3 days ago. Let's just watch. Let's play the videotape. Area of interest, that green box. Perfect. Up, up. Yeah. This looks good. Let's add another level here, right there. If this finds strength and keeps pushing up here, this will then send. If Bitcoin corrects a little bit, I'd bid here into right here in this range, this area. So new area of interest with Turbo. Let's call this 9295, right around 95. If not, you could add more above 10 cents here. It's a penny actually, right up here. But right now it made a big move. It's chilling. It's waiting for Bitcoin to figure out what it wants to do. Thanks for the follows. Thanks for the likes. What's a good pullback to buy Pepe on? It's so hard. Pepe's. We just drew it a minute ago. I mean, It's with parabolic moves like this, it's very difficult. I mean, if you get Pepe below 20 cents or 2.02, whatever that is, like 0.16 to 0.02, that'd be ideal. But it's already left the station. Thoughts on Chronotech time? I don't know what that is. Like time from last? Anyone that says please, I will 100% check the chart. Time from last bull run? Tesla's strong. I don't know. Tesla to me is too much of a wild card. Too many variables. Musk is too unpredictable. Too many unpredictable things. I don't know. But right now this looks great. I mean, if this wasn't that, the longer it could stay up here, I think eventually is continuation up. Right? This pullback here, maybe this or this. I think it looks great. Looks great. Robinhood and Sol, Pepe, Ada. Interesting. I saw, well, Solana's like, I can't believe they just added Solana now. It's crazy. But also too, something like that. So like with Pepe adding to Robinhood, I'm glad you said that. That's obviously one of the main reasons it popped, right? So you have to think like that move has already has already been made. So right now it's trying to figure out, well, where does it go next? And so you got to let it play out for a bit. It's not going to be instantaneous. Thanks for the follow. What's Chronotech? I don't know what that is, my guy. Aaron, I don't know what it is. Their ticker? INOQ. Well, this one played out too. We drew this red line, these both here. Here. I gotta pay attention to stocks more. So yeah, I think if you asked something, if you were the one who asked about this way back when, thank you, because this was a good example at the time of like, hey, in September, this downtrend was broken here. Strength. Key level flipped. This was the entry, like here. $9-10, probably a days to make that entry. And then this thing took off. Like insane. So where it is now, approaching all-time highs, take profits. You can't do anything at this point. If you're not in, it'd be very difficult to find an entry at this point, unless you get a pullback, or you move up here to all-time highs and then you get a pullback. But right now it's in no man's land. This is great if you caught it. PayPal. I'll look at PayPal. Oh yeah. PayPal, $76, key level, rejected, lost in April 23, really lost again in August, has been trading under until September, flipped here, retest, and this is how long is this here? This is 50 days. This is a month and a half time to get into this trade here at 75 bucks. This move is nice. If you're already long, yeah, congrats. This thing I can see 110. Has a lot of highs to take out here. It may not just do this immediate move, by the way. So I'm not pointing this here saying it's going to just go up right now. It may consolidate here right first for a little bit, but I think any dips, no, I don't think this is good. This is strong. Maybe another move up to the 90s, then a pullback into the 85s, and like that would be a good entry. Like that would be ideal. But this looks good. PayPal looks good. MicroStrategy. I don't know how to trade this one. I'm not gonna lie. I have no idea how to trade this. It's obviously very, contingent on Bitcoin. If you want to start adding on pullbacks into the twos, but I can't. This thing's was in price discovery. Dips are for buying, but I don't know. I don't know how to play this. It's too strong. This was down here we were watching it. This is where you wanted to enter. WisaTech? What is WisaTech? This thing's too small for me. It's like a pink sheet. It seems like a lot of manipulation. It's in a good spot. I mean, this thing could... You got to do the research on the earnings here. Look at the estimate for earnings is 650K. This is such a small company. This is so much manipulation. It'd be very hard to catch this. Even if you did, I mean, this is what you maybe want to see, but your guess is as good as mine. These are too small. Too small. Chainlink. Where are my Link Marines at? Look at that. Look at that. Yeah, Chainlink now is definitely a time to start getting in. Not financial advice, right? Rejected from this $13 level in September. Came down here, consolidated, lost this level, reclaimed it, took all these lows out, which is so nice down here. I didn't even notice this. Thank you for calling this out. Swept the lows, bounced up. This is where the long should have been. Pushed through this $13 and now is retesting this level. Yeah, this is good. This is nice. If you do entertain this one, do not use high leverage. Because if Link's gonna do Link things like it did prior bull market, you don't want to get stopped out down here. Like you just want to be in a position. Ideally, just buying spot is the best case scenario, right? But yeah, I mean, anything that if this pulls back into the 1250 zone, anything between 1350 and 1250 is a buy for me. Like in this zone. We gotta remember though, it may take a couple days. Like this is not gonna be if this sits here for 2 weeks, like through to Thanksgiving, to the end of the month, that's fine. Don't care. But this is nice. This is nice. So yeah, I think it's a good time to start scaling into a position. Good call on this one. I need to keep following this one. So Link's nice. We like Link. ICP. You know me. Get Heidi. Yes, how you doing? How you doing? All right. XRP. Sorry, this is ICP. Also great. Similar to Link in a different way, right? Same thing. Pushed up into resistance. 9.5. Now we're back retesting this breakout at 8.3. So this orange scenario. This is orange scenario here. This is what we want. So right now too with this, start scaling into, not financial advice, I would start scaling into a position. We don't want to be trading below $7.50 ever again. Stay above here. Anything right now, just build a position. Slowly scale in. Slowly. Again, no leverage in this case. Because building a position allows you to add more later. Right, so you can always, when they say add size and size up, like, so look at this. This is ICP. Right, so we're down here in this level, right? So if you start building a position here and it makes a bigger move up here, now we're up to 10s, okay, now we can add more. Move up here, 12s, we can add more. And then all of a sudden now it's like it's doing, you know, parabolic type thing. You don't want to be chasing that. So this is a time to have your composure, and slowly start building positions. And don't overextend yourself. You don't need to be in every single position, every single market, and keep your FOMO in check, and you're gonna be fine. Yeah. ETH has been lazy. Still, look, ETH's just been hanging around. I really want ETH to come back to $3,000. Really want this. It's boring. If it keeps holding here, though, it's probably just a continuation up. The longer it sits here like this, the better chance it is just going up. But if we get a Bitcoin pullback, I really want this here. So if you want to have no FOMO with ETH, slowly scale into position, start a position now, and then as on pullbacks, add. That's how I would approach this. Today Thursday? Today's Thursday, right? Get Heidi, CCL, Carnival. People doing cruises? Oh man. Should have had this notification on here. This broke out. This is nice. Ooh. Yeah. So either this pulls back in the low 20s or we get a fill here, or this thing's gonna push up into here to mid 30s. Like that would be my target. I would target 35 bucks. Then pull back here. Another opportunity for a long. And then trying to get back up here. So 35, 25, 55. Yeah. Solnick. Solnick's too small. Chart looks good. I look for pullbacks in the 03, 025, but I can't chart this thing. So meme coins, I don't know. Too unpredictable here for me. SHIB, Quant. We did. All right, I'm gonna catch up here. I gotta jump here in a minute. I need to leave today on time. Quant. Here we Quant. We want Quant above $65. Quant needs to get above 65. SHIB. Before I'm interested. SHIB. Same thing as Pepe, right? So remember this. SHIB made this big move weeks. I'll say weeks ago. This 2 weeks ago. The really big move. It's been now consolidating here for 4 days. So, you know, just dipping, trying to shake people out. It's trying to do chop. It's trying to chop up and down to basically shake out traders on both sides of the trade. If you want SHIB, you slowly add into a position of SHIB, and you don't expect it to just immediately go to the moon tomorrow. Right now, this is a cooling off period, which is good because, you know, everything goes up and down, up and down. So you'd want this scenario. The longer it kind of consolidates here, pulls back and messes around, the better off you're going to be. Yeah. AMD. Oh, I don't like AMD. Oh no, I don't like AMD. Nope. Nope. This red scenario, I don't like it. I think it's cooked. I think it's cooked. If this gets a move, if all of a sudden AMD pumps back up into like the 148, 150, that is, in my opinion, an opportunity to scale into a short. All right. Why is this thing going so hard here? Sorry, I'm checking something here. Hold on. What's Bitcoin doing? For a quick Bitcoin check-in, this is what I want Bitcoin. I want Bitcoin in the mid 80s. Want a pullback. Want a pullback. Across the board. Cart had a nasty sell-off. Oh shit! Why? Oh, earnings. So I gotta be, when we talk about some of these stocks and like with earnings coming up, and especially something like this that's moved, that's pumped. Gotta assume the worst case scenario. Even this is positive earnings. What's his outlook here? Maple Bear shares fell, blah, blah, blah. Oppenheimer maintained outperform rating. Maple Bear for raises price target to $60. So it's funny when these guys they're like, oh, these analysts who know everything, like, oh, I predict this price, all of a sudden just nukes. This is fine if you, I just don't know why this is a pretty nasty sell-off. To recover from this, it's going to be a lot. Candidly, if I was selling this from $40, I'd put a stop limit on, so if it gets back to that level, I get out. If this moves up into here, like this probably gets another move back up into 44, I would scale out then, because this may come back down here and do this. It's still fine. I mean, the stock's still fine, obviously, but this was not cool. So a lesson here is that before earnings, if you have a position, if you're in profits, take some profits, because it's just a hard variable here. Math. Meta Alpha, is that what you're talking about here? I don't know if this is too small for me. They don't even have earnings. If that's what you're talking about. Or Math Frank, Math Crypto. Is there a Math Crypto? Oh, okay. Yeah, we wanted this here. This is good. These coins are so manipulated. Sorry guys, it's just like, this is what you want now. You want to don't want to lose 22 cents. This is nasty. This could also do this. I mean, this could also take this much time and do the exact same thing like this. It could take months. I don't know. This is a good time to start scaling in, but I wouldn't expect that this thing's gonna move quickly. Ethereum Classic? We're talking about Ethereum Classic? Oh, okay. This looks exactly like ICP and also too like Chainlink. Bullish above 22 cents. Made this move up. We're looking for this to consolidate now. I think you're looking to scale in from 23 bucks to 20. Area of interest. You have to be patient because this may take a couple days, may take a week. But when these things move, like Ethereum Classic in the past, you don't want to be chasing it. So you just have to have patience. Don't get chopped up here. The price today right now is at 22, goes into 19, goes up 24. It's going to go all over the place. So you want the bigger move, so you want to slowly scale in. But this is good. This is good. Gold. All right, gold's doing this. I want gold pattern playing out. Gold into 2400s is where I would be interested in gold. What's BTC Digital? What is that? Is there a ticker for that? Arrow. Arrow. Beautiful. Arrow is beautiful. Look at this. Beautiful. Same thing. We're just chilling here. We're chilling. Pullbacks are good. Arrow. This is your accumulate zone. $1.35 to $1.20. Now, if there's a nasty sell-off, could this fall back into the below here? I don't think so. But like this is a great area to me. This is nice. Crow. All right. Also, to a quick PSA, this stream is sponsored by 99 cents because the price is on the can. And also, too, we have just opened our new Discord. I'm gonna pop this up here. The Intelligence Desk, and it is for anyone who wants to learn to trade, to read charts. It's just open, so bear with me with patience on responses. But tag me in any chart, any ticker, and I'll give you a more in-depth analysis that we're doing here on TikTok because it's quick. And I will never charge you anything. So if anyone you see them asking you for money or in your DMs and it's me, it is not me. I would never charge you for anything. And also too, even though there's a subscription on the top of my TikTok, don't subscribe to it. I can't get it off. It's driving me crazy. I even wrote in a note, don't subscribe to it because I'm not going to be doing any specific content that's there. Initially, when I got the approved to do live streams, I clicked it and it doesn't let you go away from it because I was curious on what functionality gives you. Okay, back to Crow. Done with my PSA there. This is where we like Crow. Crow is just in a downtrend. If they can hold this 15 cents level, it's good. Yeah. I think you're a buyer anywhere above 13.5 and 16 in that range. But this thing's had a massive move, right? It's just chilling. It's just cooling off. It's just cooling off. Bonk. Thanks for the follow. Thanks for the likes. Appreciate it. Do this every morning at 7:15 Eastern. And usually end around this time, but as of late I've been going over because that's what I do. Bonk is just so bullish. These, and I'm not, if you're not in like a bonk and you want to get in bonk, let's say I had $100, I would buy half of it now and hope there's a pullback into like here, into the 30s. Right, and then add more. But this is strong. I mean, these memes are in parabolic territory where you can't predict what they do. They're gonna have volatile moves. I like waiting for pullbacks, but if you want to check your FOMO and have some exposure, just buy half of what you want to do and tell yourself it's going to come back. It's going to come back and I'm going to be underwater and I'm going to add more. And if it doesn't, be, pleasantly surprised. And then you could figure out how to deploy the rest of the capital. But I really would want Bong back on this, the threes here. Appreciate the follow. BTC. Is this crypto? Stock. Oh, okay. Bitcoin Digital. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh. Holy, I have no idea. I don't know what this is. Why is this so, why? All right, first and foremost, this is one of those charts you look at, you're like, oh, it's at 25 bucks. It's going to go back to 14,000. And probably some influencer is like, hey, I know the next 64,000% opportunity. I don't know what this is. This looks super shady to me. I don't like that this was nothing into something. I don't know. You have to research based on what this thing is. If they're a legit company and have a legit product, start scaling in, just buying spot. Like, do not buy calls on something like this. Just buy shares and hold it. But this looks like this is moving pre-market for some reason. I have no idea why. Definitely do your own research here. This is not a chart. This is not something an analyst can chart because it's just too obnoxious. Where's the 99-cent trade? It's on Solana, on any of the dexes. On Jupiter, you have to go get a decentralized wallet. If you jump in the Discord, there's a video link there on how to use Jupiter. Zcash. This is the Barry token. All right. So Zcash, I would be bullish once it gets above 50 bucks. Just write that number down. Easy to remember. 50 bucks. So up here. Gold. But until then, I don't know. This thing could do this. Go sideways. Who knows? There's a time if you want to start consolidating and adding to it, but this is a nice move up. I mean, so if anything, if I zoomed in here, there's probably a good level to add. But I could see this is a pretty nasty sell-off. I could see this coming to 30. If this comes back to 30s, be a buy for me like that. Buy. Yeah, 30s are nice. Or above 50. Everything in between, don't care. Pepe, impossible to gauge right now. Just slowly scale in. Bull run starting. People need exit liquidity. People are not doing this less. Yep, it's you were right. Sol. I look at Sol. We look at Sol yet. Way up there. With changes the amount of new investors in crypto, can you argue a more sustained run than prior? It's hard. I haven't looked at any of the macro stuff. We should be looking at that. My thesis has been now is that I think everything is accelerated, meaning that cycles are going to be shorter. Instead of your 6 to 12 month cycle, I think we have a 3 to 6 month cycle. So, for example, let's look at Solana, use that as an example here. So Solana, from October to here, is that 158 days? So what's that? Can't do math in my head. 4 months, 5 months? So that's one cycle in itself. That's one, say that's a bull there. Then here, we're consolidating for 6 months. 6 months. And then now it's like, all right, so you have your expansion now. Oh my gosh, Solana's gonna be so good. Like this. Right. So I think we're done in Q1. I think we're done in Q1. That's, again, a pleasantly surprised otherwise. I've been using this as a gauge too of if you're building positions now and we get moves through the holidays into January, I would start scaling out or taking profits of either 3 conditions happen. Any one of these. 1, Bitcoin gets to 125,000. 2, it's a week before inauguration, so that's like the second week in January. It has nothing to do with Trump. It's just the unpredictability of what new administration is, regardless if it was Kamala or him. You can always add back in, but just the uncertainty of that. Just want to make sure you take profits. And then, or 3 is some meme ends up on the Sphere in Vegas. So whatever one of those 3 things happens first, slowly start scaling out, taking profits. So for now, we have 2 months of action to catch. So you are early. My bio doesn't have a Discord. If you go to the link tree, it's not there. Love Brett. If it's not, I apologize. It should be the first. It should be the first link in the link tree. I'm checking it right now. Yeah, it should be the first one that says Learn to Read Markets, the Intelligent Desk. It's the first one. Thoughts on Troll token? What is Troll? What is this thing? Oh my gosh, it's so small. I have no idea. Your guess is as good as mine. Popcat. Popcat caught last night. Love Popcat. Love, love, love. Popcat. Oh, it's so strong. Popcat is going to be the next one to go parabolic. When I say parabolic, with crazy things. I think Popcat has probably the strongest last couple daily candles of any meme that's out there. So for me, Popcat right now, looking for pullbacks into here, or if he even pulls back any further into the 1.7, maybe we get this. But this thing is gonna Popcat's gonna be fine. And the reason, like a Popcat, is because of this, right? So forget about price, forget about the actual price itself, right? So Dogecoin's at 39 cents, Shiba Inu's at 0.0002, Pepe's 0.0002, Dog with Hat $4. Price does not matter. Market cap is a good gauge for a proxy where something can go. So Popcat's down here, right? Don't care about the price. I care about the price for charting. Keep that in mind, not for gauges of what price could it go to. Or I'm sorry, what price is a good value versus a bad value compared to other tokens. Market cap 1.7 billion. Doge is at 58 billion. So imagine someone's in Doge and they're like, hey, I made some profits. I'm now going to scale out. I like trading meme coins. These here have more upside if you're saying that that's kind of the cap, right? I'm not saying Popcat's going to do a 25x, but like this is these lower end ones here, lower end, they're billions, crazy. Popcat, which the meme is valued the same amount as Peloton right now. For anyone looking for perspective, valuation's wrong. Market cap, the size of the perceived from a market value, is the same as Peloton. That is how crypto is just so insane and why we're all here, right? So anyway, I digress. So like Popcat. He takes to Amazon. Puts, I wouldn't buy puts on anything right now unless it's a short term. It's so we are in a bull market until something tells us otherwise. Where did I was looking at where my stock list. Here it is. Yeah, this is too strong. On crypto rule of thumb can apply over to stocks too, is don't short chads. This is Amazon is chatting right now, trying to catch the top. You maybe could get lucky, but it's pure luck. There's no, no. This is so strong. Amazon's so strong. Sorry, that's just much my opinion. Foxy. What is this? What's Foxy? Yeah, Foxy looks nice. This is your level. That was your level to flip right here. 012. 011. Stay here. Maybe it does this. That's your best case scenario. If this consolidates for a couple other weeks, this is nice. This is a nice chart. You can put an alert on here. This is your slowly consolidate. Don't get shaken out. Shaken out of your trade. on TikTok, on my TikTok profile, Love Brett, there should be a link that it's a link tree, and that should be the intelligence desk could be the first one. If it's not there, let me know and send me a DM on TikTok. I'll get you the link after. I live in Vegas. It'd be funny. Yeah. So, and cause you can imagine, right? If you see the dog with hat, which was the rumor initially, I think they actually raised funds, but I don't think it was actually real, was like back in February, even January this year, that was going to happen. And you can just imagine like the news, everything covering it. And like, that is a top signal to me, because everyone and their mother can get texts from all your friends who has been telling you crypto is a scam, and which in many ways it is, but in other ways it's not, right? And then also like that to me is a signature sign of a top signal. That is an Elon Musk going on SNL type event from 2021, which no one at the time told me that would be a top signal, right? So that's when the euphoria steps in. It's like, oh, everything's too good to be true. Yes, it is, and that's when you get out. Trump is doing a Bitcoin reserve. I'll believe it when I see it. But regardless of that or not, other countries and companies are buying Bitcoin, so Bitcoin's bullish without Trump. Prime got wrecked the other day, didn't it? Oh no, this is good. Prime, we're looking, yeah, there's two. I'll move this over here now. So here, Prime so it got rejected at $10. This gray area that's here. Prime right now is here. Consolidate, start scaling into Prime. Prime never won. Stay above $7, $7.20. Stay above 720. Area of interest 880, where it is right now, down to 750. This is where you want to accumulate. It may take a while. Maybe a little sooner here. I'll say like something like this. No, come on. That would be ideal. Something like that. Slowly start scaling, and now, but you may have to wait a little while, which is fine. Elab. Another small. I can't do these pink sheet garbage. If anyone is shilling this to you on YouTube, on TikTok, just don't follow them. This is garbage to me. I'm sorry. These things are so manipulated. You're never gonna catch it. It looks like, hey, it has a chance to go back to like some crazy number. This stuff's all manipulated. I'm sorry. Unless you have you understand the company, you understand what they're doing, that they're releasing a product, and you have insights to it, like you're actually working on the site, although that would be insider trading. I'm making things up, right? This is, to me, is just a noise. There are much better markets to look at. Berkshire. Yeah, Berkshire's great. I mean, Berkshire's up only forever. I like this move down here. Actually, Berkshire's great right now. Berkshire above 450. Great. Berkshire above 460, even better. Like this pushes up, pulls back here maybe, does this. Like that is beautiful. That happens. But do not want to go below 450. Coming to resistance now. I think it pulls back. Maybe start scaling into this before the end of the year. Prime, Shiba looking for pullbacks. Or not, sorry, pullback. Shiba, you just got to slowly scale in. You can't predict that price. It's already made a big move. Bitcoin pulling back here? What's going on? What's going on? Get a notification. Here we go. And so I want this pullback for Bitcoin. Want it back down here. Alts may get crushed right now. But if it does, but this is good. Need up and down. Need up and down. Thanks for the follows. Thanks for the likes. XRP is, we just looked at XRP. I'll look at it again real quick. Oh, I had a different XRP chart. Where was it? Here? Yeah. So XRP has made a massive move. You could slowly scale in now, but if it pulls back into this 6.5, don't worry like that. That's I think the best case scenario, this pulls back. If not, moves up into the 80s and then pulls back, and then that's where you add. Counterintuitive, I know, but it's in a weird spot right now. So I think either buy above 72 cents or buy at 65. Sorry, 75 cents. Yeah, 75, I said. Yeah. ENS. I like ENS was one of my favorite tokens to trade last bull run. Getting ENS is like your where your domains are. This is rough though. This is getting hit hard. ENS is one that you scale into and you hold and just watch. But solid project. It's getting rejected super hard here. Don't want ENS below 13 bucks. This is a good spot to start adding in, but I could just keep grinding like this for a while. But once thing takes off, it does this. So either slowly scale in, but for me, I would wait until it gets above 20 bucks. Like I want this here. I want to move up above 20 bucks. I'll put an alert on this blue scenario, then buy. SPX. Looks strong. Want to pull back here too. Love a pullback into the high 5800s. This is what we wanted before the election, but the election's been up only since. So looking for a pullback here. What meme coin should I invest in that are in the earlier stages? I can't give that specific advice. It's very difficult because meme coins are so unpredictable, but my recommendation is to look for meme coins that have been in existence for longer than 6 months, have a good distribution of tokens, like there's a lot of holders, the community is active, and they're just vibing, and you know, that's how I look at it. And ones that have, if there's a developer, they're actively communicating with you, they're there, they're showing up. Yeah. But for right now, like a large cap, one I like PopCat. Low cap, I like 99 cents because the price is on the can. In a world of misinformation, look for facts. The price is actually on the can. But so if you want, jump on our Discord and you can ask me. I'll give you more insight to questions like that. Again, PSA, I will never charge anyone anything ever. So if anyone's asking you for money under my name, my picture, or whatever, it is not me. Education in crypto should be free because there's a lot to learn in a short period of time. And if I go back to my first bull run, that's what I've been looking for. But I was looking for, I was getting sucked in by the influencers that were showing P&L cards and like, you can make this. Here's your next 1000x. Sure, guy. Sure. Do I just go off TA? Yeah. So I stared at charts for ooh H-bar. H-bar really want this pullback. One H-bar at 5 cents. This is nice though. This is a strong move. We're looking at this, broke this downtrend, sucked up here, came back. I think H-bar still pulls back to the 5s, but this is a time to add. Time to add. Not financial advice. I forgot what I was saying. I don't know what I was saying. It's gone now. Oh, yeah. So that's also the reason I love crypto versus stocks is don't have to worry about fundamentals, right? We were just looking at Cart. This is Instacart. This was a beautiful chart, right? Beautiful chart. earnings up here, positive earnings tanks. Don't have that in crypto. So the chart's the chart. And there's also no gaps in crypto. See the gaps here? These are gaps because of the weekend. A crypto chart is 24/7 and there are no gaps and it's very clear. So I in the past, before, you know, doing more of these type streams, like before 99 cents was created by accident in March, I just stared at charts all day, 4 or 5 hours a day in silence. And you can recognize patterns, you recognize the price manipulation, you recognize where things are going to move, because there's a lot of it's just repetitive. Yeah, to answer that question. Aren't you the American Dream trading guy? I have no idea who that is. Show 99 cent charts. I don't have it. It's not on an exchange, so I can't pull it up on this. It's not on TradingView. I can't pull it up. But the 99 cent chart has been going sideways for 6 months. It went to 17 million bucks market cap in 24 hours. I was testing pump.fun in March and it went viral. I had no intention of it happening and I didn't sell. And then it's been just grinding ever since. For all those influencers getting paid 100, yes. Before the crash in like April, the amount of, like, with being in a meme coin, like, I refuse to pay to manipulate price because I have ethics and integrity. And also too, back in the day, I worked at Merrill Lynch and I just, just can't do that. But yeah, here's Solana. This is a story of 99 cents. So here, right here, it was March 29th. It launched. This is basically the top of the prior bull run. But that night it went to 17 million. And then since then, Solana has been underwater until recently here. And wow, this chart was freaking perfect. So we are now back at above the levels where we were at here. So it's kind of just a reset of the entire thing. But the reason I said that was, oh yeah, so during this time here, the amount of money that called KOLs, or key opinion leaders, whatever that means, they'd be asking for like $10,000 USD and 2% of your supply. What they would do, I made a video on it, to go back and find it at the time, is like they would announce it to their community, they would go promote it, they would pump, and everyone here is new to crypto, is like, oh my gosh, this video, it's great, we still go buy this thing. You buy it, and then all of a sudden it nukes like 50% because all of that community and that influencer sold out. And not saying that it can't come back, but like that is just why crypto gets such a bad rap. Because everything, it's pure greed. And yeah, sure, I'd be a hypocrite if I didn't say I wasn't here to make money, but everyone is. But from the side of the manipulation of like larger communities and get it, that's no, not for me. Because there are other ways to do it right, and there's other ways to do it by just, education, learning how to read charts, building something, understanding what community is, and just enjoying this cycle while we're here. And make some memes along the way, have fun, right? The Discord link isn't working. All right, thank you for letting me know that. I need to fix it. What's it saying? Why is it not working? Huh. How do we buy 99 cents? Come into the Discord. There's a video. Also on YouTube. There's actually a YouTube channel. There's a YouTube. Did I put the YouTube link in the... Nope, I gotta add that too. I gotta add the link tree. There's a YouTube video for it. Safe Moon? Yeah, Safe Moon. Oh my gosh, that was a whole different... Yeah, Safe Moon is definitely one of those that fell into that category last bull run. Just, that was so bad. Yo, Brett's a nice token. Oh. Another one of these. So we caught this here. This one fell through. Danger zone down here. Very bullish. Bullish here. Very bullish here. So this went up. Want to pull back. You want Brett here. You want Brett at 12, 13 cents. Yeah. Brett, 12, 13 cents where I'd want it. Even if it moves up more into like 18 cents, I want to pull back. I want to pull back into here. I need a retest. Can I put a link in the chat? I don't know if you'll let me do that. Let's try. Let's see if that works. Let's see. Discord link. The intelligent desk, and then I have a vid and the YouTube for 99 cents, which is where this is streaming as well, is here. Those two. I mean, they may got deleted. I can't tell, but that's where they are. Miro. I did go over XRP. XRP is easy right now. XRP looks great. You want XRP to pull back here into 65 cents area, 65, 60. How do you look to buy there? Or wait until this goes up into the 80s and then pulls back into the 70s. But right now it's in kind of this, it's so strong. It's in a spot. I mean, you could start scaling in here, but you have to be okay with it pulling back 20, 30% here. MVST. This thing's already pumped. If you're in this, great, but this is, again, these are low cap. I can't these are, this is just out of nowhere. Earnings, this thing pumps. This thing looked like it was going to die. Your guess is as good as mine with these. If you are in this trade, I would take profits, but do not chase this now, in my opinion. Sweet, love Brett, thank you. Check out Doge right now, like right now. All right, this last one, I gotta go. I gotta go to work. All right, so this is Doge. I still really want Doge down here. Whoa, I'm getting alerts here. I gotta run. I want Doge down here. I want Bitcoin to pull back into the low 80s or mid 80s, and I want Doge to come down here. I want a really fast move that's going to shake everyone out. Maybe a little higher, 33 cents. Alternatively, you could, this is, I mean, it looks super strong. I mean, this looks like it can send. It looks like it can do this, right? But we've been up only for a week and a half. I think we need to cool off. So either slowly buy in now, it pulls back 20, 30%, just got to deal with it. But yeah, I want a 20% pullback. Myra, I'm not doing, Fuddy, please stop spamming. I'll do it right now. Just don't spam. Myro also took off. Wow, meme coin season's so real. Myro has already pumped. You want Myro here. So Myro on a pullback, 12 cents. Or Myro pumps up to 20 cents and then pulls back here into 14. But right now it's at resistance. It's already made a move. I wouldn't buy it here. You think Doge and Pepe go up? Yes. But maybe down first. But if you're asking about the bull run, yes. There's still more upside. No problem, Myro. All good. Or Wood. Doge walks so their animals can run. Yes. Ton? I haven't checked Ton in a minute. All right. Ton's all right. Ton got crushed earlier. Yeah, Ton back above six bucks here. This above 550, great. But right now I'd still wait. I'd wait for it to get back up here because it's in like on a weird spot. Like this could also still do this down here. I know it seems counterintuitive, but I'm saying either $4, low fours, I care about it, or above, let's say up here, above 550, $6. Everywhere in between here, don't care. Orange zone, don't care. because it could also just go sideways, and my capital could be used somewhere else more effectively. All right, I have to go, everybody. I'll be here tomorrow at 7:30 a.m. Eastern. Check out the links in the Discord or in the bio. I need to do that. Follow me. Yeah, have a great day. I think we pull back here across the board. Be patient. We have 2 months. Assume we have 2 months of bull market. Just be patient. We're just chilling. It's been great the last week and a half. I know everyone's getting super excited, but we're kind of in the watching mode, especially heading into the weekend. Weekends are very difficult to trade for crypto because there's less liquidity. People are doing things with their families. They're not there. You need liquidity. Earlier in the week is better. Not saying we can't have a good crypto weekend. This past one we did, actually. I'm a hypocrite. I'm saying that. But before that, it was different. But for right now, I still have to assume we'd have a break for a little bit. So yeah, have a great day.